we doing?
Driving.
What am I recording?
Keep asking me, what we doing? What we doing? We're driving.
Yeah, but they don't know. Well, they probably do, but...
We could do a review, couldn't we? A car review.
Yeah.
People keep asking for them. They love the Maserati one.
What's your opinion?
Love the GTR one. Well, we're on our way to Junction 17, a prestige car dealership that we're building a great relationship with at the minute. I paid for the R8 a couple of days ago, and it needed a service and some new rear tyres. So they've very kindly done that for me, and they've given me a Range Rover Sport Autobiography 5 litre supercharged
V8.
V8.
Yep.
Whilst they've got the R8, which I've sort of fell in love with. How could you not?
Exactly.
I mean, fuck me, it even drives itself. Look, if I put it in, which is quite cool, if I put it in cruise control, it not only keeps you in the lanes, but it starts braking and then speeds up. So if I indicate and go out of this lane, look, there you go, see that? It accelerates.
Wow.
And if I go in, look, watch this, that car's coming in, and it will put on the brakes. Wow, there we go. How cool is that?
That is actually quite cool, and that car shit itself.
Huh?
Yeah. That car shit it.
But it's just like
Yeah, it's
self-drive thing, safety thing.
What's it called? What's that thing called?
Mate, if we're gonna get Jeremy Clarkson offering us a fucking job on the panel of Grand Tour,
The radar
we need
thing
to
system. What they've got?
Sensors.
Sensors. That's all.
radar system. Wow, radar.
I wasn't.
What are we flying a fucking B-52 bomber?
Might as well be.
You're my co-pilot.
It bombs it. Yeah, and I am your co-pilot. Sorry about that.
Camera froze again.
Yeah, this phone shit. Get a new one.
Well, I've decided to keep this Range Rover as well. I'm going to buy it off them. So I'm going to have two cars because this is a great family car. Let's be honest, the R8 is a bit of an ego boost, and just like some of the haters have rightly pointed out, oh, Lambo. Me and my mates were saying, with all the steroids you've taken over the years, your cock must be like really small.
That don't make sense though.
See how I didn't take both hands off the steering wheel?
Yep.
And how did they know? I mean, they must be in my house. They must like spy me when I come out of the shower.
Where's the logic behind it shrinking?
I'm not going to argue with them, which is why I bought a cock extension, which is my R8. Which, to be fair, I think it's a fucking good cock extension.
That is a good cock.
That is a good cock extension.
100%.
So, but it's no good for taking the kids around. Mainly, for a small little issue, it's only got 2 seats. So,
and you're not a man to overload.
Archie and Aaliyah, we're going to have to fight over the seat. So,
that's where this comes from.
with this one, mate, they've got TVs in the headrests. They can fucking watch their iPad. Got 2 cup holders.
Oh, mental hamster shaker.
Ah, yeah. Little design fault. Now, in the GTR, you could fit your mental hamster flask in the cup holder. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Range Rover. No. But
just chuck it in the back.
But you can comfortably fit a bottle of water.
Or a bottle of beer. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Sorry. Yeah, don't drink and drive. It's got some nice touches in it. I mean, it's got like the green little touches on the leather, and well, I don't know whether you can see, but if I lean forward, can you see the green on the seats?
Yep.
It's got the comfiest headrests in the world.
What, hugs your head?
Wow, like made up of memory foam. Yeah, they do grip your head. Carbon fibre, not wrapped, real carbon fibre. Interior, it's just fucking, it's the bollocks. It really is the bollocks. It's got 150 on the clock, and I'm going to give you some information, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Billy, fuck knows how we found it, but we just found this abandoned airfield the other day, didn't we?
We did.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
So we tested this on it.
Bombed it.
And we got it up to 150, which was on the clock, and it could have carried on climbing.
And we didn't even go off the edge.
And I didn't even have it in sport mode.
Yeah.
I mean, just listen. Even, I'll just slow down a bit. When I just accelerate a tiny bit and I go to the national speed limit.
Oh well.
Listen to that roar.
There we go. Now we've hit.
I mean, we're at the national speed limit right now.
Now we're at 70.
Yeah. There you go. We just hit 70 miles an hour.
That's nuts.
Brakes are great. Obviously, Brembo, you can't go wrong. There is one fault. If I go around a corner too suddenly,
yep,
that comes open. So every now and then, I get a light in the eye.
But if you're looking good, it's a compliment.
Let's see. So I'm going to need to how to do that.
Super glue.
Panoramic roof, you can't really see that at the minute. Oh, there we go. What is that? Panoramic roof and sunroof. Just showing how that works there. And everything's touch. I mean, look at this. This is the light, the interior light. Watch when I just stroke my finger across. There is no button. That was great, wasn't it? There we go, look.
Hey.
See that? It's all touch. Fucking clever, isn't it?
It is clever.
I fell in love with this car. And of course, it's safe, isn't it? You can't really get better than a Range Rover when you're taking the family out.
Exactly.
But I would like to point out the X5 is an incredible car, isn't it?
Can't fault the X5.
When we had that bad snow last year, remember when it was fucking...
Mind upon you.
That X5, I had to get back from Kent and people were just abandoning their cars on the side of the road, and that got me back. It took me about 6 hours.
They got you back.
Got me back. BMW X5 never let me down, but it is time for a change. So we're on our way to Junction 17 and pick up the R8 and finalise the deal for this bad boy.
Boom.
That was quite a good review. I reckon, you know, I've sort of redeemed myself with Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Clarkson, listen, you must have seen my video on the Maserati where I found the buttons that you even said you didn't even know what were for. Because I watched your little tutorial on it before I went and got it. You must fucking...
He's got to watch it.
I mean, he's controversial, right?
Yeah.
I'm a massive fan of his.
He don't give a shit.
Imagine us two on the same show together. We would fucking be brilliant.
Exactly. The Lambo and Clarkson show.
I mean, granted, I'm not as good as driver as him.
Would you race him though?
No, but I would race James May and Richard Hammond. James May is just like a fucking snail, isn't he? And Richard Hammond, well, he's just guaranteed to crash.
Yeah, just crash the car.
he can only go in fucking straight lines. He can't go around corners. But no, Jeremy Clarkson, he's
the man.
Mate, he's fucking highly misjudged, isn't he? He just looks like a granddad now, doesn't he? But he could fucking rag a Ford Escort XR3i better than the fucking best of them.
100%. Mate, you can't fault his driving.
I know, he's a fucking legend.
I wonder if he gets bored of cars because he's surrounded by them.
I don't know, you know, because I started to with bodybuilding.
I reckon you would.
I suppose cars and that mean sort of nothing to him now. He sort of likes his... I suppose when you look at people like that, like him, Richard Hammond and James May, that's why they like their classic cars, don't they? Because it takes them back to basic fucking driving.
Yeah.
I suppose they get given these sort of cars all the time, all of these mod cons and that. They're used to it now, aren't they?
And it don't really mean anything.
No. So when they get back in like an Escort XR3i or something, or a Cosworth, it's like excitement for them, it's driving.
Yeah.
So, probably. Jeremy, if you are watching, I'm not begging for work or anything, it's just I'd like to be on your show.
Apologies if it's a little bit dark as well, you look like just all teeth. But, there we go. What are you doing?
I thought you were ending the video there, and that was going to be the end
What
for Jeremy.
Do it.